Happy Wednesday, everybody. It is Nuclear Blast Day. Today, we have one epic reaction for you. Only one, because I wanted to focus on this one. This is Kreator, strongest of the strong. What happens when you lose all faith in each other, in the world, in the future, in all things holy and divine? Well, at that point, it becomes like Mad Max the Road Warrior. You remember the movie? Mel Gibson, Australian desert, kind of got a little crazy. Well, at that point, it was battle of the fittest, only the strongest survive. Well, when it comes down to that, we have to band together and make sure that we all make it out together. Or at least we try. My name is Old School Nerd. We're going to check this one out right now. Hey everybody, my name is Old School Nerd. Check us out on OldSkuleNerd.com. It's got all the social media posts, the Patreon link for those who want to help support the channel. We appreciate every single one of you. Of course, there's a merchandise store. They've got some crazy stuff in there. The new t-shirt is called Algorithm Happens. It's a play on the 80s shirt where, shit happens. Well, if you're someone on YouTube, you'll understand sometimes algorithm happens. Get the pun? Anyway, that's not important. What is important is Kreator. Yeah, they've been around, ready? This is not a joke. They've been around 40 years. No. Carry the one. They've been around since 1982. They're a German thrash metal band that has been just kicking teeth in and laying waste to everything in front of them for 40 years. 2022, they're out with a new one. This one's called Strongest of the Strong. These guys aren't letting up. They've had a few different lineup changes, but the core and message of this band remains the same. It's Nuclear Blast Wednesday. My name is Old School Nerd. Let's get into this right now. I promise we may not make it out alive. Well, maybe. I don't know. Well, the only way we're going to find out is if we press play, so let's do that. Ooh. Turning that up a little bit. Okay, this guy here that they're showing in the subway and walking down the stairs, is it just me or does he look like the lead singer of Coheed and Cambria if that guy was an MMA fighter? Doesn't he though? Anyway, I think it's the lamb chops and the hair. Okay, so the imagery so far, if you love animals, this is already kind of hitting you in the chest. You see industrialization, you see militarization, you see environmental impact. You hear the words. It's literally, it's like I said before, it's literally like Mad Max the Road Warrior, but a song. I see what they're saying. We're going to see more of this, but I still believe that we have a chance to turn this thing around. It's going to take a lot of effort. And if not, we may not wind up being exactly where Kreator's saying in this song is survival of the fittest, which is never a good thing.
This gas leads to awakening, feeling fire from the cave.
Yeah, this guy really looks like Claudio Sanchez from he really does. He looks like Claudio Sanchez from Coheed and Cambria if he took the Jekyll and Hyde potion. Or maybe the Tweety Bird potion, where remember when Tweety Bird drinks the Jekyll and Hyde potion and turns into giant evil Tweety Bird? If you don't get the reference, look it up on YouTube. It's pretty cool. There we go. Okay, a couple of things that I've noticed during this video that kind of hit me in a. Let me give you the kind of top 4 things that when I saw them, certain things hit my head. Number one, at the very beginning of this video, there was an image of a tiger cub what appeared to be dead. That ripped my heart out because I think about, you know, endangered species and how quickly we're losing them. Another image that kind of caught me was the drummer on the riser. He was up on a scaffold, about 20, 30 feet in the air. And some of you may not think this right off the bat, but some of you will have thought this thought. When I saw the drummer up on that scaffold, the first thing I thought of was a nuclear blast. Not the record company, which, by the way, is awesome, but that they would put, when they tested nuclear devices, they always elevate them above the ground because a nuclear weapon detonates in a 2-axis 360-degree circle. It expands out like a globe, not flat. So to maximize the amount of blast damage, you always want a nuclear weapon to detonate so many feet above the ground. So in the desert, on a scaffold, the first thing I thought was, okay, the drummer's up there to maximize his blast radius. That's what I caught from that. Another thing I saw that really kind of captured my thought process was the barren desert wasteland hit me, but I found that the motorcycle rider was a distraction. Like I wasn't really catching all that. But the one thing that I did catch towards the end is the entire video progresses where you see different industrializations, militarizations, environmental impact. And as it progresses towards the end of the video, then you start to see the people of the planet gathering together, and it's like, I'm not saying it's a riot or whatever, but the demonstrations and the public outcry comes to the point where things like the sandwich panel sign that says the end is near, at some point, all of us together are going to realize, like, okay, if we don't make changes globally and make decisions ourselves personally on how we look towards the future, will there be one? You know, it's a strong message, and it's, you know, this year we've seen Alien Weaponry put out a song about damage to the sea. You know, we've seen this from Kreator, Gojira with Amazonia. So these are all significant metal bands that are putting forth these messages that, hey, you know, Alien Weaponry being from New Zealand, focusing on the oceans. Good. Gojira from France, focusing on the Amazon rainforest. Good. Kreator's like, you guys, it's not just, granted, the oceans are it's a big part of it. And the Amazon, huge part of our environmental impact. But Kreator's like, the whole freaking ball of wax. The whole big mud ball that we're stuck on together. Yeah. It's important. It's an epic video. It's an impressive song. Is it a dark message? Yeah. Is it an uplifting message? No, it's not. It's literally like, okay, we could be flowery about this. We could say, hey, save the planet. We're like U2 and Bono, gonna save. No, they're not doing that. They're like, all right, guys, this is it. We're all screwed. We're screwed. We're done. You know? And sometimes you have to shake the tree to get people to understand that they need to pay attention. Anyway, my name is Old School Nerd. This was Kreator. This one was huge. This was such a badass. 40 plus years. Really? Come on. They're still throwing it down. Hey, it's Wednesday. I say this every day on my videos in the morning when I do them on Instagram. Hey, everybody around the world. Old School Nerd to you. Love one another. Take care of one another. Remember, we're all stuck on this mud ball together. And according to Kreator, none of us are getting out alive. This one was heavy.